Welcome to Art Exploration with Mark Muir. Um, well, before we start, why don't you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, go ahead and share. That way everybody gets to know things. So today I'm going to be doing a review on the Colorit Watercolor brush set, pen set. Now the reason that I wanted to try this out is I do love the brush pens. Theirs are refillable, which there aren't a lot of out there that are refillable. They're just I've seen a couple are now trying to follow in suit, but this is the first ones that I know of that were refillable. So without further ado, I'm going to go for it. I believe I paid $26 for these, and there are 24. I think they come in this nice little box here. Has your colors and stuff on the back. Inside the box is this nice little card. The color free creativity. And tells you what's in here. It says 24 color brush pens with a travel case, flexible brush tip for fine or bold strokes, refillable ink for non-stop creativity, odorless and non-toxic, water-soluble dye-based ink, washable off most surfaces. And then I will put a link to their page. You know, to they have tweets, Twitters, all that fun stuff. I'll put all that down below, their website, and all that stuff, so you guys can go if you like what you see, you can go and maybe get yourself some. So inside they have this really nice cloth holder. You've got all of them right here. Now I've not tried any of these out yet, so I don't know what they're going to be like or anything. Like I said, they have their colors they have in here is Regal Red, Witty Raspberry, Outspoken Orange, Trusty Tangerine, Daydream Yellow, Luxurious Lime, Proud Pale Green, Grounded Green, Optimal Olive, Dashing Dark Green, Thrilling Teal, Bashful Blue, Tempting Turquoise, Deep Blue, Nifty Navy, Sharp Indigo, Laid Back Lavender, Faithful Fuchsia, Lonely Lilac, Lovely Lilac, Gorgeous Gray, Blissful Black, Positive Peach, Sweet Ginger, and Hearty Brown. Those all, I don't know about y'all, but that's kind of made me hungry. So let's see what we got going on here. So this is no, these are refillable. I don't know if I have now. Do I have out of focus on now? So these are refillable. They are a nice actual real brush. Let's see. Now see these close, open, close. They unscrew. Ooh. And it's almost like a regular marker spongy thing in there, so that's nice. Now they have their refills are $5, $5.95, close to $6, and a bottle of the refills will refill one of these pens 15 times, I believe. I mean, they're really nice weight. They're a good, you know, I like a little bit thicker pen, so that's nice. And I mean, the holder is beautiful. So now I'm gonna try it out, try a few little things out with it. I made myself a little swatch doll here. Let's see if I can. Let's think. I have the zoom on this for some reason. I don't know why there's not a zoom. I have a zoom when I don't need it. Okay, well, we're fine with that. See if I can get it to focus a little better. Oh. See if I can. That looks good. Okay, so this is a little swatch doll I did so that I can see what these, how these work on. This is hot. This is hot press watercolor. I don't know if it has a weight or not. It's 100% cotton, which I've heard is one of your better things to use, so yay. Got this through Sketchbox. So we're going to start with this. We're going to see how does this work. Ooh. That goes on there really creamy. Probably aren't seeing this very well. Wow, I mean, it's like I have the Jane Davenport's mermaid markers. There's a swatch doll video someplace with those. And those I like, but they can tend to be a little too much pigment, and you have to kind of sometimes put them on, you know, a little palette and then use your pen thing. So these seem to really do quite well. They're almost like a, you know, they're watercolor, but they work a lot like a marker, but so smooth. I'm enjoying that. I like that. And I will try. Let's try that now. I'm thinking of it. Where did I put him? I have him someplace. I have a little. There we go. We tried two different techniques. One is putting the stuff in here. Oh, it's not bad. It's kind of pale, but that's all right. Now let's try. I want to see what it's like if I put that there, and then I take. Will it blend out at all? They don't blend out really well. I mean, they do, but they don't. Using, it brings some color out there, but it's not like overdoing it, if that's making sense to you. You know what, let me. So, so far, I'm really liking these. You see, I'll show you here so you can kind of see now that I've got this at an angle. So then I take my water brush. See, these pigments, it's watercolor ink, but they don't blend out like a watercolor does very much. They do a little bit, which I kind of like that they're not overly powerful. Now see if I take it and put it in a palette like that, a palette, then I pick up, then I can bring some ink in and work it out. So I don't want to overwork that. You see that, guys? So I'm really kind of liking that. I mean, it seems to do what it says it's going to do. And now this is a good cotton. So I gotta figure out why they just didn't. I gotta find a better control for cameras that has. This should have a zoom in and zoom out control, and it apparently only has it when you're doing recording normal and not live through its external controller, which annoys me. Yes, I do feel like you need to go with adding some over to the side. That is one thing that would be their refills would be great for something like that, where you can go in here and then dabble into there if you need to bring the thing in. So far I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Let's see what color. I feel like maybe she is. What is this color? This is the lovely lilac. And you can go, you can go thick or you can go thin, which is another thing I like about brush pens. Let me try something here too. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm testing these to see what their limits are. You do get a little bleed here and there, but some of it's from me just being careless. But part of stuff like this is sometimes getting those little bleeds. If that makes any sense to anybody? Now see, I am getting a little bit of color out, but not a lot. I don't know if you can see that. See that? Very faint. Now, what happens if I go in? Oops, I'll go over here where I didn't already have a color in. See, just that's just a little bit. Going with that. And there we go. We've got some color going on. And then I want to try this. What happens? Because that's wet. See how that reacted a little different? See how that reacted? And as you can see, if you let it dry and you go back over, you can build your colors up, which is good. So far, now see, look, it's lighter right now. If I feel like this is, you know, in comparison to like the mermaid markers and stuff, they're much more easily controlled. Much more easy controlled. And like I said, I like this. I would get the refills as well, so I can use a little, a little drop here and there, because as you can see when I'm doing that there, you're not getting a lot off of your tip. That's what I like, is they're not too cray cray. As in comparison to here, I'll show you. See that right there? It's not a lot that came out of that. Now, a mermaid marker. I mean, first of all, you have to squeeze it like you do aqua pens, and you can actually, get a few drops. Now, imagine accidentally dropping that on this when you're trying to, you maybe squeeze it, and sometimes they'll keep coming out. So, in comparison to the mermaid markers are great, but I usually swatch like that and then I put them on. These I'm liking because I don't have to go the extra. I would, like I said, I would like to try out the refills to be able to, like, you take some, put a few drops in there and add to this, to build up. Because I mean, as far as it's going so far, I'm really liking this. I mean, like, compared to your mermaids and everything else, you don't have to shake these. You don't have to squeeze them. They got a beautiful, beautiful, look at that color. And I'm doing this effortlessly. I'm really, pleased with this. I think I may have found some of my new favorite things to use. Yeah, I know there's so many different ones out there, but honestly, these are pretty darn good for the price. So, as far as an investment goes, I think these are a really good investment. I mean, I'm super duper enjoying these. Do I want to go with? Yeah, we'll go with. And I like that you can build up the color. If that makes any sense to you? I mean, look at that. That is just so cute, isn't it? Look at the color in there. Now watch. This is what I'm talking about building up. And watch it not do it. Well, this is a much darker color, so it's not going to do it. I'll show you with the lavender. The no, sorry, the lovely lilac. Yeah. You see, it's the same color on there. I just did little swirlies and it's building up the color, making it darker. I like that. So far, so good. I was going to see. Now they don't have a light pink. I wish they had a light pink because they have all these other great colors. What's this color? Witty raspberry. Let's see. It might be not bad. I like that. Let's see how the black is. Wow. Oh yeah, I'm in love. I hate that I always suck at one eye. super cute. I'm not the best at doing both eyes. This eye is driving me nuts, but hey, we are people. Let's see. Now let's get into the greens a little bit. It's a good dark green. Now let's see how their darker colors react with when attacked with. Oh yeah, see, look. I think they certain darker colors I've learned. Now you can see where I went through it. It grabbed the color, but it didn't blend it out much. But don't think that that's a bad thing. Even your best watercolor markers, your other watercolor, do the same thing. It's just because you put the, when you put it on there, your pigment's going on there strong, and then you want to think. So that's why a lot of times, you can put your pigments in here. See, and the darker, it's just like, the darker is a little stronger, puts out a little bit more. I can go in there and work it in some spots. See that? Let's try one of these other colors of green. That's like I like that. That's like what is this one? Optimal Olive. And then I can just go over here. Once again, I think it would be more beneficial for me to have, get some of the whatever colors they are, the refills. So far, everything has got some gorgeous color to it. Now, say I had not wanted it to be dark like this in colors, I would have just done what I'm doing here. Because as you can see, I think we tried this before. Now with the darker colors, they do react well if you've already got it wet there. See, it doesn't go in as dark, but it's still adding color. And another thing you'll see is if I'm going slow, decent pace, it does good. If I want it to be a little bit more rough, go real fast. See that little roughness in there? You can kind of go in and hope. See what's going on, you know what I'm saying? The other thing I do like about these as compared to the mermaid markers is the lid is very good. It's oversized compared to the things. Your mermaid markers, the lids are very tight. When you pop them off, they can see. You probably can. I don't know if you can see that or not. See, look. See the hair? There you go. See, look. Because when I went to put these on, one time it got caught because they're very long, and these are much more shorter, and I'm liking the shorter. Here's a little bit of a fresher, brighter green. And another thing I like about it, because it doesn't transfer very quickly, is that you can use these and not go, oh, I know this has got pink all over it. If that makes sense. And you probably can't see it, but there's a couple purple dots from where I opened up that mermaid marker. But that's another thing they do. These things don't do that, so bring some of that color in there. Right now, I'm just trying to see what's going on with each color. How do they work with each other? Oh, that's what I wanted to try. Put a little bit of that yellow in there. Like that. Let's try some. Like that. So far, they seem to work very nicely. What is... Gorgeous gray. So I wonder, will this give me some shades? Ooh. I think that did pretty good. I don't know if you can see that. I'm kind of washed out, guys. Added some shading there with that gray. Put some of that in there. And that looks good. That looks, what do you guys think? I think in all, they're pretty dang good. Let me see, where's my, there we go. I think the colors came out, it's very painterly. You're not going to get everything you would get from pure watercolors because they're pen, they're a brush marker. As far as colors go, beautiful. Workability, beautiful. I mean, look at that. See, this one here is there's actually, I mean, my thing is a little off, but that's a gray to add it to the thing. And actually, I was gonna put a little bit of that there, and then come in. Put just a little pink in her. Little pink in her face. There we go. I'm calling her done. And this was on hot press. Yes, hot press. I do have cold press that I never got the girl done. But let me see. Let's see. Let's just do a swatch. A couple swatches. It's just like the other one, depending how fast you go, depends on whether you get a choppy or a smooth. So see, it depends on if I go slow-ish. When so you can get a good. I'm sure you can do. Lettering. That's an N, by the way, sideways. So that's let me try this color. Let me see. Does that figures? See if I try to go fast, I get that choppity. If I try to go slower, I don't get the choppity. Now let's see, how does this? I mean, it's grabbing color, but it could just be because it's the red. But I mean, it's pushing a lot of color around. Could also be this paper, but you see, and I'll show you. Let me show you a couple examples. Okay, this is the Derwent Windsor. I'm sorry, the Winsor Newton. These are the watercolor markers. Okay. Can still get some of the effects. Let's see. It's still pushing the color out, but see, it's still, there's, you can get more color through these, but you're still having your main area where you put it. You know what I'm saying? Same with, here's a mermaid marker. You can get the same thing. You can get the control. I mean, that's a pretty decent sized thing as far as that goes. That's a big brush tip. So you can get some of the same effects. Let's see if I can get rid of some of that. Have another one. Yeah. So this is the mermaid marker. See, mermaid markers, if you don't work fast, they really so this is a color, this is a color. It compares, I mean, if you ask me, it compares just equally to everything else. I mean, this is, compared to these ones that are more high priced, sometimes they all work the same on this. Like here's the mermaid marker where I put it in there. It was, of course, it was a darker one, but you don't, by using this and blending it out, you don't get that. That's one, any of these have that issue. So in comparison, they're just as good, if not better. I think they're very smooth. I think they work real great, and I can't wait to get my hands on some of the refill inks so I can play with those and see what else I can do. Thank you guys for stopping again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll leave a link and some stuff for information for the Colorits. You'll get this wonderful 24 pack in the thing with a cute little Colorit. So look here, little cute little Colorit. So thank you guys once again. Have a good night.